But I would have some concerns about you telling people they can't record. That's crazy.
This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by
abramson.albert@gmail.com.
How are you?
Good, about yourself?
Oh, not too bad.
I was just asking the young lady and the gentleman
I'm
with the
recording, by the way.
here. Video or audio?
Both.
Okay, you can't record audio.
Well, I'm going to step back from you in that case,
Okay.
so that I can't hear you.
All right.
Maybe I should be narrating this part.
Oh, possibly, yeah.
Dave Ridley is slowly walking away.
Well, yeah, he did. He started talking to me, and I just told him I was recording, and he said, "You can't record me." So I said, "Well, I'm just going to walk backwards then."
Yeah.
So that I can't hear you. Yeah.
That's pretty.
You're gonna come back to video recording. I got to tell you something.
Well, if you want to talk to me, you're going to need to consent to being audio recorded.
Well, I won't consent, but I'm not going to arrest you for it today. But I know you know the law. So while I could arrest you, I won't.
Appreciate that.
I'm going to ask you that if you have other cameras show up, please make sure that you don't block the sidewalk. If they have multiple tripods. And same thing, the young man over here with the camera and the young lady, I just asked if they're crossing the street back and forth, please make sure you do it at a time where there's a big enough gap. There's no traffic issues between the cars and the pedestrians. Or if it gets so busy that...
Instructions on how to cross the street?
Or if it gets so busy that... No, I'm not giving you instructions. I'm just asking to please make sure that if it does get busy enough that it's hazardous to walk across where there's no crosswalk, to please go to the crosswalk to use it. If there's a big enough gap, it won't be a problem, obviously.
Well, I appreciate that you're not arresting anybody, but I would have some concerns about you even telling people they can't record. That's crazy.
Well, you can't. It's written in the law, but that's...
No, RSA, the RSA says that you have to have, if there's a person exhibiting an expectation of privacy, then there's an issue. This is a public place, sir.
You can have your discussion with whoever you like, but again, as long as pedestrian and traffic can get by without any difficulties one way or the other, we should be in good shape. So have a good day.
All right, you too.
Thank you.
So there's a sign, if you could see it from way over here, that new sign over there. It's not new construction. It's upgrading the systems inside.
And they call it recovery?
And so Cat put on there, spending does not equal recovery.
Right, exactly.
Because the sign, I was thinking, how can they have new construction? They're on every square inch of that place already.
Yeah.
But no, they're upgrading the lighting and the lighting system. So somehow them spending on themselves will make a recovery for the rest of us.
Yeah.
All right, so some of the police are leaving the scene now.
They had to experience it themselves.
And the federal guy seems to be going back in too, although I'm not sure they're both federal guys. The guy on the right.
The guy in the dark outfit is the property manager, they say.
Property manager?
Well, maybe he's the guy in charge of the lawns and the building and the...
Okay.
The guy in the blue shirt, that's what the guy in the white shirt said.
I see.
He's the property manager.
So you were saying they've got they've been calling higher and higher up on the chain apparently.
Well, we only know about one more. They called. The first guy came and went back inside. He said, "I don't know what they're going to do." So we went in and got the next guy, and the next guy came out, and he spent a lot of time on the phone with somebody farther up the Fed chain, I guess.
And then, so I think eventually they got on the phone with Bernanke.
It's possible.
By the time, so I was going to say they got on the phone with Obama, but really Bernanke's in charge, right?
We did write in the Fed, so
yeah, that's good. Through the problem. What did you experience? I guess I should get you in the sunlight here.
Oh, they came over and were wanting to make sure that I wasn't spray painting with a piece of chalk.
So they examined.
So he was rubbing it out to make sure it was going to come off.
Oh, that's funny.
Because I wouldn't talk to him. So, yeah, we got a lot of our messages out there. People are looking at it, so it's a good deal. And it annoyed the federal government.
Well, and you did it on federal property, too.
Yeah,
I'm surprised they didn't react to that.
They were making a call for what, 5 minutes or so?
Yeah.
Trying to decide.
Oh, I think they were more like making 5 calls for 5 minutes.
Yeah, so
yeah,
that definitely means that you're bothering them.
all right.
I only got one. I got
look
one.
like I'm jaundiced now.
Oh no!
From the
You've
heel
got
of
the
chalk.
green thumb of freedom.
Well, so there's just this one last federal guy kind of watching me from across the street as I get back in my car. As his building is surrounded by pro-freedom messages.
There are dozens of pro-liberty folks running for New Hampshire State House this year. Folks like Albert Abramson from Seabrook are working hard to restore the New Hampshire advantage and keep this the freest state in the nation. If you live or work anywhere in the southern seacoast, you can contact Abramson's campaign at abramson.albert@gmail.com. Stake a sign in your yard or place a bumper sticker on your car today.